For those ladies who are always having to slip away to powder their noses, well, that's because powder is a beauty essential. It's a perfect fix for shine, and it's a perfect polisher for your look. The dynamic makeup artist Shelly Lashley is here with us today to show us how to use powder properly. Hi, Shelly. Great to see you again.
Hi, Charmaine. On our model today, Laura, I've already applied her base and her concealer. So the first thing we want to do is remove all excess oil, and I'm going to do so with a powder puff. So lightly.
And why are you removing excess oil?
Well, if you don't remove the excess oil, what happens is you get stains from the powder.
Yeah, the powder...
It won't be finished. It won't be a nice matte finish. You'll actually see like a mark in her skin.
Okay.
So after I remove the oil, the first thing I want to do is take my big powder brush, because I'm going to use loose powder, which I find absorbs oil much better than a compact. Knock off any excess, because less is always more. And I like to roll it into the skin, like so. Going around, careful going over eye area, around the nose. Again, just making sure I don't have too much on my brush. And then continue. Sorry?
Go ahead.
The last thing I like to do is to buff it all away.
That's the thing about powder. You don't want it to look heavy and
No, absolutely not. Especially around the eye area and the laugh lines.
Yes.
Now look up, Laura. I first like to remove any concealer that might have gathered in the creases of your eye. Then, especially for contact wearers, they appreciate this, just lightly pat around the eye area with the powder.
Well, as you know, I won't even go with powder around my eye area.
And then, I like to dust that off. So that, again, we leave nothing in the crevices. Close your eyes. Let's not forget the eyelid. A lot of ladies forget that. Again, we need to remove her excess oil.
Right.
And why we need to do this is to help set the foundation. Now, if I was going to be applying eyeshadow today, I would leave that powder below her eye. The reason being, if I'm having the foliage from my eyeshadow, this will help to clean it away, and as I brush it off, any excess powder.
Yes.
Also, well, actually, before I start with that, I'll start with our compacts, because we have used a loose powder right now, but we do have things on the market like 2-in-1 foundations.
Yeah.
And what it basically is a powder and foundation all together. You can use either a brush if you want a light finish. You can use a sponge, wet or dry. Dry for an opaque finish, and wet if you want to have it in a sheerer finish. Also, after that, we have our blotting powders, which don't have as much pigment.
Those are very new on the market.
What a blotting powder helps you to do is not allow too much buildup throughout the day.
All right.
This I like to definitely use around the nose, the chin, the forehead, where most women find they have the problem. Let's also not forget to powder our ears, under our chin line. That helps so that we don't have that mask.
You're absolutely right, and that is the whole idea of powders.
Absolutely.
It should not look like a mask.
Something else that we have that's new on the market are our pigments. And these I'll show you on Laura look stunning as a highlight. We can fill it right in the middle.
Oh,
you see the
that's
sparkle?
gorgeous.
And then underneath the eye area.
Yes.
Like
That
so.
looks beautiful.
And that helps to give you that shine. Close your eyes, honey. Great even if you don't do eyeshadow, actually.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shelly. Now, that's how powder should look. Light, sheer, transparent. Now your powder